All right, so here's the other figure I brought on my little mini vacation to film for you guys. This is the Marvel Legends Sugarman Build-A-Figure. Build-A-Figure. I took this to a whole different toy line. Little Blue Girl, the action figure. X-Man. They call him X-Man. His name, of course, is Nate Gray. He comes from the Age of Apocalypse. He is a clone of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. That is his difference from Cable, and that's about it. Well, not necessarily. He is a lot more powerful because he never got the TO virus. He's actually one of the most powerful characters in Marvel Comics. He survives the Age of Apocalypse, teleports over to the 616 world, becomes a shaman, dies, comes back, rebuilds the world, creates a whole alternate reality. I don't know where the fuck he is right now because I don't read comics anymore. The reason I got this figure, two reasons. First off, Nate Gray is awesome. He is the 90s personified Heat without having the guns. If you've ever read X-Men Omega, when he's trying to take on Apocalypse and Holocaust along with Magneto, it's actually a really cool scene, especially, for a 15-year-old boy. The other reason I got this figure, other than, it was on clearance at Ross, has to do with Cable Deadpool. The comic from the early 2000s through mid-2000s to late 2000s. It lasted 50 issues, all right? There is a part where Cable is de-aged and he slowly is aging back up. And he, of course, looks like Nate Gray because they're the identical person, just different universes. And I think this will look really good on my Deadpool shelf with him. Might try to find some sort of metallic hand for this, but I might just leave it because X-Man himself is a pretty cool character. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. If you collect Marvel Legends, you know what to expect. You get the artwork, the line, and then you do get the biography and the product here. Of course, you're supposed to be building Sugarman. I have sold all the pieces of Sugarman that I've gotten on eBay. I don't plan on collecting this whole line. It's an old line anyways, but I still have a couple of them because why the hell not? So let's go ahead and take a look here. Nate Gray travels between dimensions around with astonishing psychic powers. Okay. He is an Omega level mutant, if you are familiar with that term, if you're a comic book nerd. He is very, very, very powerful, but he came with a built-in power limit, kind of like Spawn, where he can only use so much of his power before he dies. I don't know if that's still true or not, because, again, I stopped reading comics, but I do know that he is considered one of the most powerful beings loose in reality. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we're going to take a look at the figure. All right. So here we have the display tray that comes in the box. Of course, I don't keep these, although I do really like this one. It is a very good shot of Apocalypse. Accessories, he doesn't come with anything other than these arms for Sugarman. Again, I'm not keeping these. No point into them. Let's go ahead and bring up the figure. Now, this is a Marvel Legends figure, so you know what to expect for the articulation if you buy anything Hasbro these days, whether it is Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified, is that series now? Ghostbusters Plasma, Star Wars Black, Transformers Red. You know what to get. Now, his waist here is a little bit more clicky than the other figures. He does come with these psychic powers that's glued onto his face. That is probably going to break a la Jubilee. But you see what you get. It is a Marvel Legends figures, so you know what the articulation is going to be. Now, because he does have this very 90s half vest, that it does restrict some of the movement, but not much. He does get a slight ab crunch. Feet, you go up, down. You can, yeah, you do get a little bit of an ankle tilt. It was actually really tight. But let's go ahead and take a look just at this face here. Now, of course, he comes with that psychic blast coming out hard because it's 90s and I gotta be cool and badass. And Nate Gray actually was, although the neck here makes him look like he's a 65-year-old man. No pupil. Overall, it is a nice sculpt. Again, it's a Hasbro figure. So if you have a Hasbro figure, if you've collected them, you know what to expect at this point as far as articulation and posability. It is not really much to talk about. Now, of course, he doesn't like to stand either, which is a very popular thing with these Hasbro figures. If you don't have them lined up perfectly, they will fall. So yeah, that is X-Man. Again, nothing really much to take stock in, nothing really to talk about. My camera just froze there, sorry. But overall, it is a cool figure. If you collect 90s comics, if you're a fan of Age of Apocalypse or X-Men, get it. If you're like me and you want it in your Deadpool collection because it looks like the de-aged Cable, get it. Or even if, you like 90s stupid fashion sense, then definitely get it. Please subscribe, hit like, dislike, whatever you want to do. Comment down below. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, what you want to see. And thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your 4th of July. Yes, today's 4th of July while I film this. House sitting, nice, peace, and quiet. I'm going to go back out to my hot tub. Have a great day.